Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Super Paper Mario. Today in this video, we will be taking on the good bit of Chapter 3, and also first, dropping off the heart pillar in the heart, the pure heart in the heart pillar, and yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. I don't know how I forgot that I didn't put it in there last episode. But there is something I wanted to show off in this episode that I discovered recently that has been probably well known that I didn't realize before. But yeah, last time we did Chapter 2, and it was just a lot of technical difficulties on my end, as the sensor bar is in such a weird place during my recordings, and I don't know the exact spot to point it at when I'm doing it. That is definitely one big flaw with the Wii that I have, is the sensor bar. The sensor bar was probably one of the stupider ideas in my eyes. But here's something I want to show off. Is in 3D, outside of Merlin's house, it'll show you the jumps and stuff, and stylish points. I never knew about this until I randomly went into 3D and noticed the sign, and it told me what I did. And I found that very interesting that it said that, as I honestly didn't know that until an accident happened. And yeah, there's a lot of secrets I will be showing you off in this video. And this video, I'll be totally honest with you, this video is an hour long, so I'm going to have to cut down this massive video. Now before we go much further, I'm going to jump down here! Mr. Sparta! Oh, we didn't Sparta down, but here there is a patch card which has Merlovely, and we will also have another one for Merlin. Yep, another Merlin card. Not another one, I didn't even say another one, my bad. But yeah, here we are, going to the next area, Heart Pillar, which, there's a lot of stuff ahead that I hope you're excited of what's coming up. Now, let me go ahead and let you know something. But we also use Boomer here, but that's not what I had to say. I actually spent almost the entire night recording this video. This video was recorded at night, and I took so long recording this that I accidentally pulled an all-nighter. This one and the next episode were recorded right after each other. Really right after each other, and they took longer than expected. This video will be edited down, that way it's not too long. Now we're gonna be now here's where we're supposed to go for Slim. I am 100% aware that that was there. I almost didn't see it at first, but then I noticed it as we're going inside of the thing. Now, we are going to go inside this pipe first, and then we'll come back later. So yeah, here we are in the next area. I am so sorry for yawning. Like I said, I spent the entire night doing this. It is now 4 p.m. as I'm doing this voiceover. Now, yeah, I'm just moving around here, and you'll see in a minute, I probably will have to cut out me unveiling the mysterious box, or I might just fast forward the video because it was ridiculous. The center bar was being absolutely ridiculous, and you can see how finicky it is with the little sensor bar. It's just so frustrating how the Wii sensor thing is just so annoying. Again, like I said, that is definitely a huge flaw that I think was in the game. Is obviously the sensor, no, not the game, but the system itself. The Wii sensor was such a huge flaw though, because I just think it was just a huge flaw with the Wii. With this game, that it also kind of cut away from the experience though, because that Merly's Mansion thing when Mimi is chasing you, it was actually horrible, because actually I cut out where I was actually taking a while, but for me it took a while for it to finally work. It's so annoying, and yeah, I might have to figure out what's the exact point to point at the screen or so. It's just a lot. I'll be completely honest with you. And yeah, and in this episode we will also be unlocking our next character, our third hero. At last episode we were also told that there will be 4 heroes joining us. two have already joined, Mario and Peach. So, very nice, and it's also kind of reassuring that she's not gonna get kidnapped at the start of, in the story at any point. And Peach technically got kidnapped, by the way. Peach technically got kidnapped, and got rescued in probably the quickest way possible, though. Mario takes, the entire game to rescue her, but, a random mysterious magic grabs her and brings her down here. As to who actually did it, we won't actually find out until the end of the game who actually put us there, or who actually put Peach there, right outside of, or right on the top of Rogueport. Excuse me, not Rogueport. Excuse me, no, wrong place. Flipside, or outside Flipside, but yeah, there was the pit of 100. Yeah, there was the pit of 100 trials. We will not be doing that in this video. Obviously, we are not doing that. We are moving on with the story. No side quests today. And, a little bit of secrets and stuff. As, who doesn't have time for a secret? I actually didn't see what that card said because I clicked it a little bit too quickly by accident. Oh, well. But here we are. We are not doing this. I'm actually just going to cut back to when we get to the heart pillar. That way you guys don't have to watch me go from point A to point B again. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking for a little bit, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. And I will do my best to cut down the video as best I can, because there was a lot of bullcrap in the video that happened to me. So I'll do my best to edit stuff out. Something I would like to mention is I am no longer going to be doing the tattle, the tattle thing with I almost said Navi, with Tippy, as I realized that would definitely take up a lot of time and editing space to do, and since something is about to happen to her this chapter, so there's no point of me doing that, so I thought now would be the good time to mention it, and bring this up front. Instead, I will probably bring up the stats of the character, and if I forget to bring them up, I will probably bring it up in the following episode. That way, you are informed of what the thing is. That way, you are pretty much educated on the enemy if you don't already know, or you're just too lazy to tattle it. This is just because, again, what happened last episode, I do not want to have happen again just because I'm trying to tattle a enemy. That's basically what happened with the Big Boo. And you know what, I think I might just do a little show you guys what I mean, just by showing off the Big Boo, since I meant to do it last episode. However, with the whole, issue and me being pressured by the boss being an issue, chasing me, I didn't, so I'll just go ahead and put that on screen. But here we are. We just Tattle just got snatched by I am just gonna go ahead and say it. The Gooner. I am going to flat out say he's a Gooner. Francis is a Gooner. I am not going to hesitate to say that. Even though this is a family-friendly channel, that's what he is. A Gooner. He is a Gooner. I will not stop saying that. He is one. And you'll see later on in episode 4, in the 4th chapter, the 4th level of this chapter, you'll eventually see that he's a Gooner. I'm gonna stop saying it now. But let's go ahead and talk to this guy right here, which we don't know his name yet, but his name is actually Barry, and he looks like Pixel. He may be important. He actually is important, and he serves the role of telling us what we're supposed to do, which I actually turned my head here because I wanted to figure this out on my own. But what we are supposed to do with him is, you are unable to obtain him at the moment. However, if you come back, you may or may not be able to get him. I'm going to be mysterious just in case you're following this as a guide, or if you're just watching this for your personal entertainment, and you're just like watching this as if it's like an actual TV show. I will not actually spoil what it is. That's why I was trying not to spoil a few things I mentioned back there at the start of the episode. So it's very cool that we get like this optional character, because this if you get this character, as it is entirely up to you if you actually go back and do this, as they will tell you if you come back here, I may have something for you. This is entirely up to you. If you do not have to come back here and go talk to him. So that's really cool how they made it an optional thing. I will go into more detail on it like in the next episode, is when we'll actually use this information. Not like the thing he's telling us now. It's the coming back to the chapter later, as we will be doing the first 3 today, as I'm going to make this video a long video, so buckle up and let's go ahead and get right into this video. And I'm gonna be totally honest with you, the 4th chapter, like the chapter after this, I'm honestly not that much of a fan of it. Doing my first playthrough, I did not like the space one. It might have just been just me, but I just did not find it to be fun to me. And correct me if I'm wrong here, but I don't think these Koopas were under the influence of Count Bleck. I'm pretty sure they were under the influence of Bowser, because they don't have shades on. Like, correct me if I'm incorrect on that, but I'm pretty sure they weren't influenced by Count Bleck. I think that might be an indicator of they're not influenced, as we'll see later on that there are some here that are not influenced by Count Bleck. So, like, we'll see, as it's influenced by somebody else. However, everybody else here, like, you can tell they were definitely influenced by everybody else, which makes you wonder, how the heck can they get it? But here's something we can do. We can jump down here, and, recognize where we are. Of course you recognize where we are. This is the replica of the very first, Mario game, World-1, 2, or whatever, however you say it. This is actually the second level of the underground area. It's a direct reference, a direct replica, and now, yes, I know, Ball, I know what this area is. I played these games before. I've played this game before. Never actually beat it, though, because I actually lost the console years ago. But, here we are, and yes, I know the secret. I know the secret about going on top to skip the entire thing, which we will be doing that. We will be doing that, and there is actually a secret pipe, which makes me wonder, was there always one in the original game that we just never knew about until Super Paper Mario? Because this game tells us that there is a pipe here. There's a good chance that is the case, as this is like a 1-to-1 replica. Here is the secret thing that you would see in the original, where if you got on top of it, it actually takes you to different worlds. I think one takes you to something -2. I think it takes you to world 6, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, very cool. And back here is a treasure secret. And yeah, it's very, very cool how they had this little reference in here. It's just full of references. And once we get to the 4th area, the final area of chapter 3, we will actually see a whole bunch of references to people from the previous 2 games, which is very nice. And there actually is more references to the other to the party members, even though they ditched the party system technically and did pixels instead. We still got partners we still got like our partners back either way, but just not in the way we thought. Here's different statues, and I'm probably gonna speed this up right here because what ended up happening is I was trying to show off a secret, to where there's actually a secret card up there that you can get, and it took me a while to get, and I probably have already started speeding up the video when you see it. But this thing is a Cursia. This thing has different effects, and don't know which one this is because I know they're all like color-coded. One of them can send you back to Rogueport. I'm pretty sure this is the one that sends you back, and if they hit you, they will send you... I said Rogueport again. I said Rogueport. I meant to say, these guys send you back to Flopside. I would hope they wouldn't send me the rogue port, because that would send me multiple places, and I don't think they would know where I am. I don't think they would know where we are. That would be funny if it brought us back to rogue port. But it would be very bad if a Cursia actually hits you, as it can make you slow. It can invert your controls. It can make it to where you can barely jump at all. Like, it can be really bad. And wow, that's a rare item right there that I got. But, yeah. Cursias are just so annoying to deal with. And, like, it's just, I hate them so much. I hate them. Like, literally, the first time encountering them, I may have used throw to try and throw them, and wasn't the best of ideas, as they hit me, and it was the back one, and yeah, it happened exactly what you thought was going to happen. That's exactly what happened, and I was very angry that I had to do exactly what I just did again. It sucks. Now, the pipe that you're actually supposed to go through to continue the story is that you're actually supposed to go through the actual pipe in the World Dash 2 replica that you actually go to beat 2-2. I think that's what the name of the world is. But yeah, I don't even know how I missed this jump so many times. I'm just not good at platformers. And once you get a specific character, it actually makes it more difficult, and it's better to like switch to Mario or Peach. As one of them, like, when you stop moving, they like move a lot more after you let go of the controller, after you let go of the Wiimote, and it's like so annoying when it happens. I'll probably bring it up when it becomes playable. I won't be referring to who I'm talking about, just because, again, I'm trying to keep this to where it's no spoilers for those that are actually trying to follow along as a guide. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Again, I'll be trying to cut down the video as best as I can. That way you guys have the best quality experience as possible, and you're not watching any hour-long video, because I'm trying to bring these videos down so it's a more reasonable watch length for you, so you can enjoy the game as much as I do, because I absolutely love this game, and this game will most likely be in my top 10s that will release later this year. I'm thinking about doing one where it's like the first quarter of the year, and then just like do like one at the end of the year. We shall see, but I'm gonna stop talking now, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll get back in a little bit. I want to make something clear. I am only going to be showing off like the status of stuff that is exclusive to this game and doesn't appear in the other games, as we've already seen them before. But here we are with Bowser. I know that stash from somewhere. Mario and Princess Peach. Yeah, and this guy says that this is the 100th time they've showed up to a castle and screwed everything up. Can someone like say like total count of how many times Mario has come and destroyed castles or screwed it up in some capacity? Like I'm rather curious what the counter is currently, as I doubt it's 100 right now, because I don't think there's been 100 games where the castle has been destroyed. But here we are with the boss fight with Bowser. And this guy isn't that strong. You can actually just like finish him in a few, and I actually finished him off in the most funniest way possible, which I wasn't even intending on finishing him this way. I didn't think he was that close to dying when I did it, though. I just did it to get rid of an item slot, and yeah, it totally worked. After shaking up this Wiimote, and yep, that finished him. Yeah, that finished him. Ha ha. Oh god, I'm gonna finish him off here. But here it is. We just beat Bowser, and yeah, here we are. And this part is so cool. As you're about to see now, they're about to convince Bowser to go to the good side, like just to, like as a temporary alliance, so we could protect the world from Count Bleck. And it's just so cool that you get to play as Bowser. Not only is that, Mario working with Bowser, as you don't see that very often. I don't count Mario and Luigi Bowser's side story because he did not know he was technically working with the Mario Brothers. Like he was not aware of it. He only found out about it after like the end of the game, which I won't spoil because if someone out there has not played the game before. So if somebody is out there that has never played this game before, they probably don't want that spoiled, so I'm just going to say it like that. But it's just like, it's not common, and obviously Mario RPG, which I have not played yet, because like obviously like, I haven't gotten it yet, and I haven't given it a try. I just know that Peach and like Bowser is like playable in that game, so like, I'm just 100% aware of that. I just think it's a cool thing when Bowser is playable, when Bowser is on Mario's side. It's just so cool. I find it to be such a cool thing. So whenever I do play Mario RPG, I will most likely give it a full try, just like with an open mind, as like Final Fantasy VII has made it to where I've given games a try, even if it's like the most hated game on the platform, like hated game on Earth. Not saying Final Fantasy VII is a hated game. I'm just saying that like any games that are hated, like Paper Mario Sticker Star, which I do not hate, obviously. Like Paper Mario Sticker Star, I just don't think that you should base it off of hate, as some games are actually not that bad, and people just over-exaggerate things because it's the internet. That's just the sad reality that we live in, is that people over-exaggerate things because they had a bad experience with it, which is understandable. Some games are good, some games are bad. So yeah, here we are. Bowser is at our side. Here we are with Bowser. It's so cool to have Bowser on their side, man. I can't get over that, because there's not a lot of games where you're working with Bowser and controlling Bowser, like not counting spin-offs like Mario Tennis and like Mario Golf and the Mario and Sonic games, like not counting those. It's so cool playing as Bowser, just being the big burly strong guy with breathing fire and stuff. It's just so cool. Let me know if I'm not the only one that finds it cool to play as Bowser. I just think it's to be one of the coolest thing ever. And just like, again, let me know. I just love playing as Bowser. I love just like messing around with Bowser in times where he actually cares for Mario, or actually checks for his well-being in games though, or actually checks on the person that they're working with, because there are times where he actually cares for Tippy, which he wasn't told to care for Tippy. He's just helping out of the selfishness in his heart. He's just helping just so he can take over the world. That's the main reason he's doing this, to take over the world for his own selfish needs. And he can't do that if the worlds don't exist, because
Count Black is trying to destroy all of the worlds. And here we are in the next area. And yeah, this area, I am not that much of a fan of. I'm going to go ahead and be honest with you. However, the next area I'm especially not a fan of, and like after this episode, two of the enemies I don't ever want to be hearing about ever again, and one of the reasons it wasn't even part of the video, but they became part of the video, and yeah, you'll know in the video when it happens, and just know, when it happened on video, I was completely triggered when it happened. You'll know exactly what it is, because it probably would make you angry if it happened to you. So I'm just gonna stop talking now, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. I gotta be the one to say this, and any second now, any second now, Bowser's arms! Bowser's arms! If those of you who have watched YouTube and watched the Super Paper Mario Let's Play, you know which YouTuber I'm talking about, referencing Bowser's arms! I will be doing that a lot in this playthrough, just re-saying it again because I found it funny. Just Bowser's arms, I agree with the guy that I mentioned, and if you guessed Chugga Conroy, that'll be correct. I'm gonna be stealing that joke for this Let's Play. If not every time, I will mention it whenever I see it on screen, if I'm not just being lazy with with editing and just skipping past all the dialogue. But anyway, Bowser's arms! Here we are with Big Blooper. Here's the stats on screen. I just wanted to say that real quick because I found it to be really funny. Oh god, it's just so funny to say Bowser's arms! Actually editing this a little bit in, I have actually changed my mind about doing the newer enemies. However, what I'll do instead is I'll do it for the bosses instead. That way you still have like the information on them. That way you're still learning something in the video. I have to realize that would be too much work grabbing all of them, and not to mention I don't know all of their names. So if you want to know the information on the enemies, I encourage you to go online, go to Super Mario Wiki, or go to any wiki that has the information on the enemies, and going and looking up their health if you're curious, as I just find it to be more simpler, as I thought, you know, it would be a lot of work if I actually went through that. And here we are at this stupid tree. I'm saying stupid tree because this thing actually gave me a tough time in my playthrough. And these little tile buds, these little tile brickers, I'm saying brickers instead of the word I actually want to use because this is a family-friendly channel. These guys are a pain in my butt, as I had a moment where they hit me, and what caused me to actually fall all the way down to the bottom, as this thing has no little checkpoints. So if you accidentally fall, you're screwed. If you accidentally fall, and it really sucks when it happens because there's no like suspend point, go back to save point, or go back to suspend point like you can with the N64 and Nintendo Switch Online with the Paper Mario, the original game. You're kind of just stuck having to do it again, which when that does happen, I will be cutting out those so you don't have to watch me making mistakes, you don't have to watch me from going from point A to point B over and over again, because that's going to get annoying real fast. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to fast forward the video in a bit, so you don't have to see me failing. And then the part where I actually do fall, I will actually just like completely cut ahead to where I go back to where I was, because that was completely embarrassing. I also find it cool how Peach has her own unique Thugly animation, because you know, she's a female, she's a girl, because you know, it would be kind of weird if she did it the way she did it, because you know, she has a dress, it would be weird. So that's why they did that. I won't fast forward it now, but I will in a little bit. So any second now, like whenever we get inside this next area, I probably will fast forward the video. That way, because this, I'll be honest with you, this took 90% of my time in this video. This is why the video is so incredibly long, is because of this stupid section right here. It's because of this section right here. I hate this section a lot. I can't believe that that there was like no checkpoints here. The only one that there was a checkpoint was at the end of this whole segment, so you didn't have to do all this again. Or with the door. I'm just talking about with the door, like when you have to move on. That way you don't ever have to do that stupid puzzle again. Only if you're stupid and you want to get to the top because you somehow missed an item. Which, at that point, screw the item, because the item can't be that important to your sanity. I guess that's how you know how bad I am at platforming, because, like, platforming is not really my thing. I'm not good at it, I'll be totally honest with you. But, yeah, there we are. But once we head inside the place, the video will be fast-forwarded, and there will be music in the background, as it was freaking annoying, and I don't have much to say. But just know that in both this Let's Play and my personal playthrough, I had issues with this. So, yeah, you're gonna see the struggles in this playthrough and in this episode. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. And after all that, we finished this mission. Thank God. Now, I don't want y'all to ever mention this guy or this guy ever again. These guys were freaking annoying in this episode. I hate them. I don't ever want to hear them again. I don't want to see them in the comment section. I hate them so much. But I hate them in my playthrough, and I hate them in this Let's Play as well. I hate them so much. So yeah, please don't ever mention them to me again unless you want to really rile me up in the comment section. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. Next episode we'll be taking on the final mission of Chapter 3. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have an amazing rest of your day or night. See you all in the next one. The game is about to get good, and we are about to head to the Gooner's Fortress. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.